Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I have watched a couple of videos recently in the last few days that they were doing like a collaboration on what you're thankful for. And I saw that Wholesome Roots and Willow Creek Farm, they had both done what they were thankful for. And they had an open collaboration for anybody to do. And so I figured, why not? I'm in here canning up some soup. I made a big pot of soup yesterday. I just found out that I have high blood pressure, and so I was looking in one of my favorite books, looking up high blood pressure, and he named off a soup that has a lot of vegetables and herbs and spices in it that are good for the heart, and said that would be a good soup if you had high blood pressure. He also named off hawthorn, and hawthorn was the top herb, so I'm gonna maybe look into what to do with that, to order some of that and look what to do with that. But that all came out of the Green Pharmacy. Yes, this is one of my favorite go-to books for herbal remedies. So my point is, in things to be thankful for, I'm thankful for my good health. I had the NASH, non-alcoholic fatty liver whatever disease, for a while, and they treated that, and I'm better from that, and now I have high blood pressure. But overall, I've had good health. I haven't had any major issues or problems. A total hysterectomy when I was 40, but you know, I went through, it put me in kind of a menopause situation for several years. But overall, I've had good health. And I am overweight, so, you know, most of that's probably my own fault. And if I lost some weight, I'd probably be even healthier. And if I lost some weight, it'd probably help the high blood pressure, so I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work real hard on that. But overall, I'm thankful for my health. And I'm very thankful for my I have 5 daughters, and they're all healthy and beautiful. And I have 10, fixing to be 11 grandchildren. They're all healthy and beautiful. And so, yeah, I've got a picture of them. I'll show you. There's my family. They're all healthy and beautiful. So, in things to be thankful for, probably my children and grandchildren would be number one on the list, and my health. And I'm thankful for my husband. He's a good, hardworking, wonderful man. I'm very thankful that the Lord gave me him. I had prayed and prayed for a good man, and I always wanted or prayed for and wanted a good man that could cook good. And by golly, I got him. He can cook good. He makes the best biscuits. We have a biscuit recipe that I'll show at the end of this video. He loves to cook, so that's great for me because I don't love to cook. But I'm very thankful for him. And I'm thankful for our property. We bought 8 acres and built a house on it. And it's all paid for. And we are trying to be more self-sufficient on our property, as in we are trying to grow our own food and animals. We're raising animals for our meat as much as we can. We're not fully there yet at all. We've got a long way to go, but we're working on it. Right now it's harder to be homesteaders, or it's harder to be more self-sufficient on our property because we both work and we don't have as much time to devote to it as we would like. In a few years, I'm probably gonna be home more. We have chickens. We have a pig right now. We have a horse, but he's really old and not much use anymore, but that's okay. So we are just pasturing him until he passes on, and that's okay too. and we have lots of dogs and cats. Anyway, I'm thankful for our property and what we're doing with it. I'm thankful that we are trying to do this self-sustaining lifestyle off of our land. And when I say self-sustaining, I mean that we are trying to just grow more and can our food and take care of ourselves. I don't mean in any way that we are not dependent on the Lord, because we are very dependent on our Lord, which leads to another thing I'm thankful for. Is I'm thankful that me and Lee are in church, and I'm thankful for our church family, and we really love our church family and our pastor and his wife, and we appreciate everyone at church so much. I'm also, as much as I want to get away from work and be at home more, I'm thankful for my job. I have a good job, and I have wonderful, wonderful boss. They are very lenient in letting me leave and come do this. I'm off work today. My boss's idea is, you know what you have to do, and as long as you get your work done, I trust you to do what you need to do, take off when you need to take off, and he's very good about that, and that helps a lot, because I can run home or do what I need to do during the day, during the week, and so that helps a lot. I'm thankful for my boss. I'm thankful for my husband, my children, my grandchildren, my church family, my home, my homestead, my mom. I'm thankful for my mom and dad. They're wonderful parents, wonderful, loving parents who raised me right. My dad, I called him Pappy, and my Pappy was kind of like my best friend. We would sit at the kitchen table and talk, and he would tell me stories. He's gone now. My mom's still alive and doing good, and I'm thankful for her. She's a wonderful, loving mom who taught me good things and right from wrong. My Pappy, though, we were very close, and we used to sit at the kitchen table, and he would tell me stories, and he was in World War II, and he would tell me war stories, and he always planted a huge garden, and we lived on an orchard, and he what you called back then, they called it truck patching. He would load up stuff in the back of his truck and go sell it. And he also owned a gas station. We owned a gas station that was a full service back when they had full service. I pumped gas growing up and checked oil, and so I'm thankful for the way I was raised. I'm thankful for my mom and dad and the way they raised me, and my Pappy. My Pappy was wonderful. I'm very thankful that I had him in my life. And so I'm going to get busy canning my heart healthy soup. According to Dr. James Duke, the celery, it was celery, carrots. It's just basically a good hearty vegetable soup, but it's celery and carrots and radishes and broccoli, and I'm going to leave something out, spinach, and yeah, I'm going to leave something out. Onions, garlic, and then some herbs and spices that are heart healthy. And I ate some of it yesterday, and then I'm gonna can the rest and have for take to work for lunches. And so maybe I can get that high blood pressure under control if I work hard at it. And a lot of prayer. Prayer is probably the most important thing. And so y'all say a prayer for me that I can get my blood pressure under control. And other than that, I'm pretty healthy, as far as I know. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe and share and comment. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And I hope you have a wonderful time with your family. I saw a challenge this morning on Homestead Tessie, or Tessie's Homestead. I was watching her this morning, and she done a challenge of that there are a lot of lonely people on Thanksgiving. Maybe take somebody a plate or visit somebody in the nursing home. There's a lot of lonely people out there that don't have a big family for Thanksgiving. We will have about 30 people at our Thanksgiving. That will be at my daughter's house. If you can, go by and visit somebody that might be lonely and take them a plate of food, or give them a call. Give them a call. Somebody you know that don't have a big family, give them a call on Thanksgiving. And anybody else that wants to join in, y'all get in on this and tell us what you're thankful for. And so, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Thank you.